95 rolls into his grid position on the machine in the Bushy's Brewery lightweight race. 95 Darren Duncan from Belfast on the Aprilia RS 660. 53 rolls in as well. Ben Rainbow from Plymouth, the newcomer, on the Suzuki SV 650. Don't see many of them, do you now, really? He's, of course, on the RAF Motorsports Association. 41 also rolling in as well. Russ Brook. There he goes on the Brook-built machine on another those Aprilias. Hey, who's that coming in next? Hard to see that numbers now. 45 is Lee Osprey. Lee Osprey riding for the Trice McMullen Racing team. Trice McMullen Racing Kawasaki. He goes on to row, row number 5. 68 should be next. 68 is Roddy Taylor from Fleet on another one of Suzuki's, the SV 650. Number 9 is Paul Cassidy. He'll roll into his position as well. Caswell on the eSimGo Rob Colvin. Well, Rob Colvin's bike. Mark Colvin was riding that bike up at Derby. And you are quite right, Tim. It is 8:30 tonight down the square if you want to get yourself down there for the prize presentation. 85 rolling in there as well. Andrew Hurd on the Lancashire Gasman Limited Aprilia from Preston. He rolls into his grid position. 92 Jamie Williams on row number 1, 2, 3 alongside Barry Ferber. There'll be a space in between those two guys which will be filled in a minute as we have another machine rolling in as well. I think that's 69, isn't it? Yeah, was that 69? There is a 69 in the program. Quite hard to see, actually, to be fair. But the way that, well, I'm not complaining about the sun, but it got 23. That's what I was trying to see. Marcus Simpson just coming through on row 2 on the outside. 14 has just gone into his position. Lewis Arrowsmith on his Aprilia. Got number 21, Joe Yerdsley on another Aprilia. Joe, of course, riding for the Scott Racing Motorcycles team, the RS 660. It's James Walsh, it is there, yeah, 89, I was just trying to see. And Rob Hodson on the 44. He'll be definitely one to watch here, and he holds that lap record for this one at 106.809 from last year on the SMT pattern. Under the trees, actually, so he is getting a little bit of shade, but that mist is just starting to roll across the old paddock field right at the far end of the paddock there now. That's where it's just got to, so it's probably, about 120 yards away from where we are. I think we're nearly just about ready to go, I think. We are, yeah. So Rob Hodson away, Marcus Simpson, Jamie Williams. Davey Todd's at the back there, just having a look for him. Andy Smart, who of course won earlier on. 37, Dave Glossop on the podium before, he did well. 65, Michael Sweeney. And number 1, Davey Todd on the Malenko by Padgett's pattern. So they're making their way round for this 6-lapper, 25.5 miles around the 4.25 mile circuit. It's the Bushy's Brewery lightweight race. Let's get out to Cross Four Ways.
So we've already mentioned how the top 10 looked during the last race. Just looking outside of that, 11th was number 85, Andrew Hurd. In 12th, number 18, Michael Bampton. Number 45, Lee Osprey, was in 13th. And then in 14th, number 10 was Andy Smart. 15th was 68, Roddy Taylor. 16 was number 96, Anthony Stevens. In 17th was 37, David Glossop. And then the newcomer, number 53, Ben Rainbow, in 18th. 19th was number 95, Darren Duncan. And then completing the top 20, and it was a 20-strong field that ended up finishing the race, was number 41, Russell Brook. And, of course, a couple of these riders have already had a little bit out on their other machines earlier today as well. So they've already had a bit of track time out on them as well, maybe made a couple of adjustments just if they've had to. We can hear them making their way towards us. They'll be sweeping through those big S's, if you like, all the way from Ballabeg and then past Ballawhetstone and up towards us, as we can see the travelling marshal coming into view on this sighting lap. At the head of the group is number 44, Rob Hodson. Then it's Marcus Simpson, Joe Yerdsley, Barry Ferber, Lewis Arrowsmith, Jamie Williams, Andrew Hurd and Paul Cassidy. And just a couple of seconds further back, coming past us at Cross Four Ways, is the number 89 outfit of James Walsh, the JBW Racing 87 Aprilia. Michael Bampton, Lee Osprey, Roddy Taylor, Andy Smart, Paul Jordan, Russell Brook, David Glossop. Number 96, Anthony Stevens on the way through. Number 95, Darren Duncan on the bike move Aprilia. Number 65, Michael Sweeney towards the back of the group here. Sweeney on the second row for this one. And then there is the newcomer, number 53, Ben Rainbow as well, who's starting on the 9th row, the 9th of 9 rows. Number 1, Davey Todd on the front row. He's coming past us now on the Malenko by Padgett Motorcycles pattern. And number 60, another of the newcomers, Ben Wilkinson, is on the way round as well. The two travelling marshals coming faster. So still a big field here. Back to you, Tim.
Yep, just seen the travelling marshal go over the railway bridge. There will be the steam train going very shortly from Castletown station towards Port Erin. We've seen the one from Port Erin into Castletown just before the sighting lap here. So that little bridge will disappear, so the train can do what it wants now. We've managed to see up the railway line and see them coming. 44, Rob Hodson makes his way on that beautiful SMT prepared bike onto pole position. Davy Todd, like Michael Dunlop, likes to stay back and whittle through this field to take up his position on the grid, and he's letting Holden stay there for quite some time. There is 22, Paul Jordan. I can now see number 1, the green plate number 1, Davy Todd, almost the last bike to arrive and coming into his grid position. So that means all the yellow flags have been brought in. So we look to the back of the field to see a green flag being waved. It is waved now. The sign will go up to watch the lights. The revs will go up and we'll get everybody hopefully safely away here. It's a longer hold and away they go. And let's see who got the whole shot with Chris Kinley.
We're going to find out in about 5 seconds, but here we go. Is it the Malenko by Padgett's bike? No, it's not. It's the 2 packs. So it's 44 who leads Rob Hodson from 1. Davy Todd, and it is 21 Joe Yurdsey. That's your top 3, lap 1 of 6.
Absolutely superb stuff as the travelling marshal goes through, the 2 from the back, and the Milcrease inspection car also on its way. But we were mentioning the crowds, and there are people all the way around this lovely course here in the south of the Isle of Man, the Motor Isle Balaun course. There's a good crowd already there this morning at Ballackagan. Big assembly at Iron Gate. Ballabeg, always popular. And that's a very slow corner. The solos will be going into there about 25 miles an hour into there. And then it'll be a long Duck Street, Ballawhetstone, past the riding stables, Williams Corner, past the entrance to Balaun Mansion, and Gellings Farm there as well, Balaun Cottage, Balaun Dip, Maggie's Cottage, which is one of those other notable house names, if you like, and hallmarks on this famous little racetrack in the south of the island. And then it's Cross Four Ways and Rob Pritchard.
And they'll be blasting out into the sun, out of the tree cover, and indeed they are. And it's a group of around 4 out front. It's Rob Hodson ahead of Davy Todd, Joe Yurdsey, Michael Sweeney and Paul Jordan, Ferber, Williams and Marcus Simpson, Arrowsmith and Cassidy. That's your first group through. Then it's Osprey, Bampton, Hurd, 68, 89, 10, 96. Only time for numbers on that particular group. Numbers 95, 41 and 53, Ben Rainbow. And then number 60, Ben Wilkinson, is at the back of the group there. So it was Rob Hodson leading through Cross Four Ways on the opening lap, ahead of number 1, Davy Todd. Number 21, Joe Yurdsey, who clearly had that good jump off the line from the second row, moving ahead of Paul Jordan into third. He's held on to third as well, as one of the travelling marshals comes past us as well. But that is all to play for out front as well. No one has really made a break for it on the opening lap. It was Hodson and Todd out front during the last race, but that's not the case on the opening lap here across Four Ways. To you, Tim.
Yeah, leading 5 bikes into our view now. 44, 1, 21, 65, 22, 12, 92, 23, 14, 9. 3 more to come, and there's a move being made towards the back. Very close. My word, that was close. 45, 18, 85, 10, 89, 68, 96, 37, 95, 53, 60. But it's 44, Rob Hodson, that leads by 0.465 of a second ahead of number 1, Davy Todd. And still only a second back, 0.938 is number 21, Joe Yurdsey. 4th is number 65, Michael Sweeney. And 5th is number 22, Paul Jordan. All those 5 bikes covered by 1.412 of a second. But it's Hodson at the front of it. And, well, there could be some tremendous battling here. Hodgson and Todd were expected to be the ones making way, but Yeardsley, Sweeney and Jordan have all managed to stay with them, which gives us a tremendous prospect for the rest of this 6-lap affair, the Bushy's Brewery lightweight race. And then, well, Barry Ferber is 6th, number 12, 7.92. Jamie Williams is as far as we can get down because we've got to go to cross 4 ways. Rob Pritchard.
And eking out a little bit of a lead is Rob Hodgson from Todd. Sweeney's up to 3rd here, number 22. Paul Jordan on the way through, number 12. Barry Ferber as well. Marcus Simpson moving up, as is number 92. Jamie Williams. Then a couple more seconds back is number 14, Lewis Arrowsmith. And a couple of seconds further back again, number 9, Paul Cassidy. So a little bit of a gap now between the field. Good little battle going on here as Bampton holding off number 85, Andrew Hurd. And then a little bit further back, 10, Andy Smart. And just behind him is number 89, James Walsh. And then it's Glossop, Taylor. And then number 96, Anthony Stevens. So it was Rob Hodgson leading Davy Todd through cross 4 ways as number 41, Russell Brook, comes through. And numbers 95 and 53 on the way through as well. But it's all to play for out towards the front. Michael Sweeney has moved up to 3rd, Jordan to 4th. To you, Tim.
Here they are. It's 4 of them this time. Hodgson is still leading from Todd, but Michael Sweeney is up into 3rd position, and Paul Jordan is in 4th. Rob Hodgson 0.395 ahead of Davy Todd. Michael Sweeney 3rd, Jordan 4th. Then it's Barry Ferber, Marcus Simpson, Jamie Williams, Lewis Arrowsmith and Paul Cassidy. 106.809 is the lightweight record. We've done 105s for the top 4. 105.485 from Hodgson, 105.536 from Todd, 105.753 the quickest from Sweeney, and 105.742 from Jordan. So Ferber's 5th, 6th number 23 Marcus Simpson, 7th 92 Jamie Williams, 8th number 14 Lewis Arrowsmith, 9th number 9 Paul Cassidy, 10th number 18 Michael Bampton, 11th number 85 Andrew Hurd, 12th number 10 Andy Smart, 13th 89 James Walsh, and then David Glossop, Taylor, Stephen, Brook, Duncan, Rainbow and Wilkinson. There is a second between the top 4. Rob Pritchard at cross 4 ways.
Well, one name we didn't hear through cross 4 ways or across the line was Joe Yeardsley as well, so be interested. We need to see what's happened there. Rob Hodgson still leads from Todd, from Sweeney, from Jordan, so no change in that front 4, but that quartet is still close together. So Hodgson leading from Todd. A few more seconds further back from the leading 4 is number 12, Barry Ferber, who's got so much road to himself at the moment. And there's a battle developing in behind here as Jamie Williams has number 23, Marcus Simpson, right out on his tail in the battle for 6th at the moment. A few more seconds further back, number 14, Lewis Arrowsmith, approaching cross 4 ways as well. And a couple of seconds back again, number 9, Paul Cassidy through cross 4 ways again. So just to recap, it is Rob Hodgson still leading from Davy Todd through cross 4 ways as number 85, Andrew Hurd, and Bampton come through. To you, Tim.
Well, I've said on the bridge to our production team, but I've absolutely no idea, because here comes the train, as predicted, from Castletown, heading towards Port Erin. But here are the bikes, 4 of them, and it is Hodgson, Todd, Sweeney, Jordan in that order. Little bit further out, but we've lost the screen unfortunately again, so I'll give you the gaps. Hodgson is 0.621 now ahead of Todd. Sweeney is a further 0.275 back, and in 4th is number 22 Paul Jordan. Paul Jordan is 0.403 back on Sweeney. 5th place for Barry Ferber. 6th place for number 92, Jamie Williams. 7th place is number 23, Marcus Simpson. 8th is number 14. Number 14 is Lewis Arrowsmith. 9th is number 9, Paul Cassidy. 10th is number 85, Andrew Hurd. 11th is number 18, Michael Bampton. 12th is number 10, Andy Smart. 13th is number 89, James Walsh. More bikes going through. That was Roddy Taylor, David Glossop. So Roddy Taylor 68, David Glossop is 37, and 96, Anthony Stevens. And then we've got 41, Russell Brook, safely through as well. So let's just go to the top of the screen. In fact, we'll go to Cross Four Ways and Rob Pritchard.
Yeah, 85, Andrew Hurd into the top 10 after starting on row 5. Anyway, the front of the order, Hodson just over a bit and got to Todd, Sweeney and Jordan. No change in the order, but it looks like Hodson has just eked out that gap ever so slightly to the trio behind. Hodson leading from Todd, then Sweeney, then Jordan. Few more seconds to wait before this man arrives. Number 12, Barry Ferber, still running a little bit of a lonely race at the moment on lap 4 at Cross Four Ways. So that are your leading 5 machines on the way through. Barry Ferber some way behind that group, but here we are, another battle again between Jamie Williams and Marcus Simpson. What's that going to be like on the exit? They're scrapping away for that one. Yeah, looks like Jamie Williams has held on to that one, just got a bit of the acceleration on the exit towards Church Bends there. Now number 14, Lewis Arrowsmith on the way through as well. And then a good few seconds further back is the local man, number 9, Paul Cassidy. So just to recap there, Rob Hodson still out in front of Todd. To you, Tim.
Yeah, Yeardsley's retired at Ballabeg, perfectly okay. Apparently the leathers burst open. There's our leader, Rob Hodson. Davey Todd, Michael Sweeney and Paul Jordan are through. Hodson had done the fastest lap of the week, and indeed on the lightweights he's just gone even quicker, 106.463 miles per hour, and he's 1.415 seconds ahead of Davey Todd. Michael Sweeney, number 65, stays in third, and 22, Paul Jordan, is in fourth. But the gaps are starting just to ease open a little bit now. In fifth is number 12, Barry Ferber. Sixth, number 92, Jamie Williams. Seventh, number 23, Marcus Simpson. There goes number 14, Lewis Arrowsmith. He's safely in 8th position. And that is number 9, Paul Cassidy, the Castletown rider. 2 more machines into view. They are 85, Andrew Hurd. He's 10th, and 11th for number 18, Michael Bampton. But it's Hodson with that lap of 106.463, which is the fastest of the week. Not quite as quick as he went in 2024, 106.809. But we're only 4 laps in of 6, 2/3 race distance. 12th is 89, James Walsh. Let's go to Rob at Cross Four Ways.
Yeah, we did see a lightweight record early in the week, but that was for that particular race. The outright, Rob Hodson still chasing. Here he is. He's eked out the gap. Paul Jordan's up to second. Sweeney's up to third, and Davey Todd has dropped all the way back to fourth here. What's that like on the exit? Oh, it's close. It's close out through Cross Four Ways, but Davey Todd dropping 2 places to fourth. Rob Hodson has opened up that advantage yet again, it seems, from that trio as number 12, Barry Ferber, comes through. But Paul Jordan has moved up into second, and number 65, Michael Sweeney, into third. So it's all change in the front on this, the penultimate lap of this lightweight race here at Cross Four Ways. Number 23, Marcus Simpson, making a move, gets himself ahead of number 92, Jamie Williams. So change yet again further down the field at Cross Four Ways. Yep, Simpson's held on to that on the way through. So Simpson moving up the order into 6th as well. Jamie Williams dropping to 7th. Hodson still leads. To you, Tim.
I wonder what happened there. Here is our leader, 44. 3 together. Sweeney, Todd, Jordan is the order now, but Hodson has now got a 3.828 second advantage, and there's hardly 0.04 of a second between Sweeney, Todd and Jordan. It's going to be interesting if we get the chance to hear what happened to Todd there, because he dropped right down between the end of the 4th lap and getting out there to Cross Four Ways with Rob Pritchard. So it'd be very interesting to hear that. Michael Sweeney is over 106 on that lap, as is Paul Jordan as well. 5th then, number 12, Barry Ferber. Up into 6th is 23, Marcus Simpson. And 7th is number 92, Jamie Williams. There is number 14, Lewis Arrowsmith. He is nicely embedded there in 8th position. And that, I didn't get the number there. That was such a small number. I think it was 85, Andrew Hurd, but we'll wait on that one. 18 is through, Michael Bampton, and also 85, Andrew Hurd now through as well. So it's Hodson who's got the biggest lead so far of the race. 3.8 seconds. Let's go out to Rob for the final time in this race.
Indeed, and that gap has got even bigger here. Rob Hodson is out all alone here. He has pulled the pin as Rob Hodson. Davey Todd back up into second. Sweeney third and Jordan fourth. It's all change again. What's it like between those trio on the exit? Yeah, Todd's holding it, so Todd is back up to second here. But Rob Hodson has just absolutely stormed away at the front. I don't know whether he had something under the gear lever or something like that, but something like that, I don't know as to where Verba comes to. But he has stolen a march on the rest of the field. We heard he'd stretched that advantage going on to the final lap, but he has absolutely pulled the pin coming to cross four ways. Todd back up to second, though. Sweeney dropping into third, and Paul Jordan in fourth. This battle's still ongoing here for six at the moment. Marcus Simpson and Jamie Williams. Marcus Simpson is held in the inside line up against Williams through cross four ways. To you, Tim.
Yeah, we're just calling it early because just don't want to miss our winner go through. And there he is. Rob Hodson takes victory. Who's going to be second, third and fourth? It's Todd in second and Sweeney third, Jordan fourth. Oh, what a finish. And Todd was almost doing the action of a whip on a horse as he was going across the line there, trying to get more speed out of his bike. There's so much to tell here, and I'll be telling it to Chris Kinley.
They certainly will. One man who's very, very happy to get his second podium of the week. It is Michael Sweeney on the MSR Aprilia. He comes in, but it's Rob Hodson's day again on the twins, winning the Bushy Brewery 250 700cc lightweight race. The boys from SMT are straight in to say well done, Rob and the guys. And well done. We'll get a word with him when he just settles himself down a little bit. Rob, many, many congratulations. That was tough, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. After a good few races around here, giving 100% every lap, and yeah, it takes its toll on you. So the first 2-3 laps, I just kind of not took my time, just weren't 100% in out, committed in corners, and just I thought if Davey wants to come past, he can do. Obviously, he thought it was easier to just follow me, which is what I would do if I was him. But yeah, after probably 3-4 laps, I pushed on in a few places, and I got a couple of a pit board at Castletown Corner there, so it was +0 all the race. Then the last lap it was +3, so no, it was good. Good. It's good to, like I've said before, it's good to reward the full SMT racing team with with a couple of podiums here. Thanks everyone.
Your lap record still stands in this one. You were getting close to it. 106 point. You were close anyway, pretty close. Your lap record was 106.8. I think you did a 106.2 round about that. Yeah, no, it was good. It was. I weren't sure just by gauging off my pit board and stuff like that. It was. I just didn't know how hard to push, but I knew I thought Davey might have a go on the last lap somewhere. And when you've led the full race, you don't want to give it up on the last couple of corners. So yeah, we pushed on, and it's brilliant. Yeah, good. Well done, Rob.
Thank you.
Cheers, bud. Thank you very much. There's Rob Hodson with the win, and quickly into the. Sorry, Freddie. Go on, mate. Jump out the way there. Let's get into Davey if we can. Davey, you bring the Malenko Padgett's bike home, but no front brake. Not much.
Not too much, no. It scared me a couple of times when I was in there behind Rob and went for the brake, and it come to the bar, and I was like, I just made the arse go a little bit. So I was like, I don't want to have a big accident and run into the back of Rob. So just steadied up on the brakes a little bit, and to be fair, I thought I've got no pit boards or nothing this week, so I thought I'll just settle for second. Next thing, Sweeney and Paul come by me, and I was like, I can't let him have it. So see what I could do in that last lap. But it was a great battle with these boys. They're good mates of mine, and to be out there battling with them was really cool.
In the 106s again on this little bike.
Yeah, I'm stoked with that. Yeah, we can make a few changes for the future and definitely improve her. I know Clive's got his magic brain working already, and thinking of other ideas how we can be better on this machine. But it's a great start. It's pretty new to me and the team, so to be on the box in every race is pretty cool.
Good luck in the championship race.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, thank you very much. And Mick Sweeney first off, and second podium of the week. I'm not going to say the weekend. Michael, well done.
Thanks very much, Christy.
How was that?
It was unbelievable, that last lap. I knew if I got away from the last race, because looking at the lap times from the first race, and I knew if I got away with the boys, I'd be able to tag on to the back of them. And then I passed Davey, I think, on the second last lap. And then he done me again, and then we were coming down by the straight here, and Jordan got a double slipstream off us, and he got in front then. And then I got back in front, and the last lap was unbelievable. Like
106, I think you did as well at one point.
It's not
that sort of pace.
Not too bad. Really, again, the two patterns, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the little Prillies, they're working well.
Would say the difference is between they've just got more top end speed. What is it? What's the difference between them?
Yeah, I think it's just when they kick fifth and sixth gear, they have a lot more pull than what I have. But look, Frank Rattle built this for me, so he built it as best he can, and this is probably one of the best Aprilas out there. So to run at the back of the patterns, I'm really happy with that. You know what I mean?
Well done, Miko. Good luck for the show. Go on.
Also, Chris, I just want to say hello to Fudge Dunlop. I know she's at home watching.
Okay, will do. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Michael Sweeney, as always, getting himself in a wee bit of bother anyway. So we're going to get the presentation done in a moment for the Bushy's Brewery lightweight race. Tim, you can just tidy up and then we'll get the presentation done.
Absolutely. Fourth is 22, Paul Jordan. Fifth, number 12, Barry Ferber. Sixth was number 23, Marcus Simpson. Seventh, number 92, Jamie Williams. Eighth, number 14, Lewis Harris-Smith. Ninth, number 9, Paul Cassidy. 10th, number 18, Michael Bampton. 11th, number 85, Andrew Hurd. 12th was number 10, Andy Smart, the newcomer. 13th, number 89, James Walsh. 14th, number 68, Roddy Taylor. 15th, number 96, that is, of course, Anthony Stephen. So he did well there, our Australian friend. 16th, number 37, David Glossop. 17th, number 41 being Russell Brook. 18th was number 53. That's Ben Rainbow, a newcomer. Newcomer in 19th, number 60, Ben Wilkinson. And 20th was number 95. 95 there being Darren Duncan. So Joe Yeardsley, just to emphasise that because he was right up at the sharp end of things, retirement at Ballabeg. Rider perfectly okay. Apparently the leathers burst open, went off, so that you can't really carry on when you're looking like the Michelin Man when those leathers have popped. So let's go back down to Chris Kinley.
Yeah, just about to do the podium presentation for the race, the Bushy's Brewery race. We're going to have Tom Kirby going to be doing that. Yeah, some good performance as well. Just looking at the times, we just wait for the guys on the King of the Road just to finish off doing their bits and bobs. I know they've got Chris Boyd and Steve Parrish doing the commentary for the men, but a win by Rob Hudson by 5 seconds in the end. What was his quickest lap? What was the best lap? It was a 2:23.712. That's some pace, isn't it? 2:23.712. So I think Davey Todd is just about ready to be finished there with the interview with the guys, and I think Clive might be coming into the shot possibly. So they're just going to maybe do one more interview after that. We don't know, but we are getting ready to go with the big one. The Ellen Van den Fuel Solo Championship race over that 9-lap distance. And it is, of course, 38.25 miles, so just over a lap of the TT Mountain Circuit they're going to be doing, but in a little different. And the officials here were just hurrying them on just a little bit. So I think we are all done. And we want to get going up onto the podium. So, Kev, boys, let's get the bikes up onto the podium. Miko, let's get rocking here because we want to get on with stuff. And I'll chivvy them on, Max. That's what I'll do. I'll chivvy them on. Rob Hudson's already well drilled in this one. Goes over to shake the hand. Miko Sweeney does of Rob Hudson. And Davey Todd just get the bike up onto the podium because obviously we've got to get going with this. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the bikes go up, and we'd like to thank Bushy's Brewery, Tom Kirby and the guys. Thank you, Tom and family. Thank you very much for doing the presentation. That little bit of mist just starting to roll in across the top of us again, but hopefully nothing too major. So the 65 Aprilia of Michael Sweeney has gone up. So ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, in third place in the Bushy's Brewery lightweight race, number 65, Michael Sweeney. Well done to Miko. Gets his leg over the machine. And there he goes, and Tom gives him the award. In second place, number 1, Davey Todd. And the race winner doing the lightweight double, number 44, Rob Hudson. So he gets the Forager Vintage Champagne and another one of those red caps to add to his collection. So once again, folks, give your appreciation up for Michael Sweeney, Davey Todd, and your race winner, Rob Hudson.